Hello, everyone. How's it going? I'm going to continue my month-long stretch of whining and complaining on how busy I am, and I have been. It has been nuts with work. And then, to make matters even worse, this is where the whining really kicks in. Get ready for this one. Right in the middle of our busiest, almost the busiest week of the busiest time of the year, my computer crashes. And that's a computer where all our orders are entered, all our financials are kept, everything. And not only did it crash, it died and never to be resuscitated again. So any of you who have had the pleasure of experiencing something like that, it has just been so much work. So I haven't put a video out for, I think, a week. At least created one for at least a week. So I'm happy I have a minute here to run down in the basement and throw a quick video together while my wife is nice enough to make me dinner tonight, which is I'm pretty excited about. So the artist I'm going to be reacting to today is Zella Day. I've only heard of her via passing conversations. Our daughter had gone to Lollapalooza in Chicago. Was it last summer or maybe the summer before? And Zella Day had played there. And I had asked her, like, who was the best artist you saw when you were there? And she said, Zella Day. So I'm like, okay, well, I wasn't doing reactions back then, but her name has always kind of stuck in my mind. And this is one of the artists I haven't had on my radar, but it just keeps coming back. And I'm like, all right, I'm going to go ahead and do a video. And I think maybe today's the day. Zella, from what I understand, is 27-ish years old, and she's from the U.S. She's from Arizona. And I guess she's been playing since she was young. Apparently, her mother gave her a guitar when she was like 9 years old and convinced her that if she wanted to be an artist, that she should learn how to play guitar. So I guess shortly after she got that guitar, she started writing music. So good for her. And now we're going to sit back and we're going to listen to her and see what kind of music she's putting out. So let me get my headphones on, and we'll be right back. Hold on. We are back. Just so you know, this is a members-only video. So you won't see this video on the normal YouTube channel. This will just be for you guys. And like I said, I plan on putting a lot more out, especially as we get into 2023. 2023. I graduated high school in 1976. What the heck? So this is Zella Day. The song is, oh man, I should prepare, right? Hypnotic. The song is Hypnotic. And I'm really interested to see what this is because she's gotten rave reviews from my daughter. So let's give it a shot. Let's go ahead and listen to this and we'll see where it goes. Here we go. Interesting voice.
Picture in your wallet, making me a habit, wearing your vintage t-shirt, tie ribbons on your top hat, telling me I'm all that, just like the girls from your hometown. Sweet-blooded and I'm stranded, see if I can stand it, drinking in the shallow water. Magnetic, everything about you, you really got me now. You do it to me so well, hypnotic, taking
kind of interesting.
White threads on my lace lips, stuck on the hinges, swinging the door to the backyard. Cut splinters, walk a tightrope, spun like a bandage, touch on the outer surface. Bright eyes of the solstice, wherever your mind is, headed for a freight train city. Locked up till you're moonlit, brushing my hair back, feeling your lips on my cold neck. Magnetic, everything about you, you really got me now. You do it to me so well, hypnotic, taking
That looks like a good place to break. Well, she definitely does have an interesting voice, huh? Um, Boy, I always try to listen to voices and come up with who they sound like, and I really don't have any connection with anyone on this one. It's very high, yet relatively surprisingly powerful from time to time. Sometimes when you listen to, at least I kind of think when you listen to high voices, they have a tendency to be sometimes very breathy or tinty. Is that the word? Tinty? And sometimes kind of void of any substance. There's like no oomph behind it. Zella doesn't appear to have that problem, I don't think at all. Even though her voice, I think, is naturally quite high, she does manage to work in the larger vocal spectrum than I thought she would, and more than I would expect her to with her voice as high as it is. Regarding the song, and what do you guys think? I think it's kind of quite unique, and it's got to have a hint of a Arabian Nights or something like that. That's something you don't really hear in songs normally. Uh, it's very feminine, without a doubt, and it definitely manages to pull you into the attention span, or it draws you into paying more attention to what she's saying. Does that make sense? I don't know. Guys, I am so tired. That is going to be my excuse for everything right now. So, all right, let's go ahead and finish this up. There will be a day when I'm not whining about everything. I swear there will be. Here we go.
You do it to me so well. Hypnotic, taking over me. Make me feel like someone else. You got me talking in my sleep. I don't wanna come back down. I don't wanna touch the ground. Pacific Ocean dug so deep. Hypnotic, taking over me. Hypnotic, taking over me. Hypnotic, taking over me.
Every video should end with a good horse neigh. All right. That's Zella Day. Obviously, this is a very sensual song. Duh. But it's not romantic, really, at least in my opinion or my definition of romance. It doesn't. It was more like in a lustful way. I kind of, maybe this is the old man in me, I just kind of wish they would have taken a slightly different approach to this. For me personally, just me, I think the video would have impacted me a little bit more if it had a bit more romance to it, especially since I'm a bit of a romantic, at least in my mind I am. I understand, though, that with the lyrics, it doesn't appear to be very romantically centered as far as what she's singing about. And it's almost seems to me, and I really didn't pay a lot of attention to the lyrics, but it almost seemed to me that she was more like just swept off her feet. I really do like her voice, and I love the unique and entertaining way that she presented the song. I liked it. I can see now why my daughter said she was as good as she was. And I think if I ever do another reaction to her, I think I'm going to want to see a live clip to see, now that I've seen a studio version of how she sings. I'd love to see her live to see if that's much different and if she continues to maintain a higher quality of singing as she does studio-wise. So, okay, let me get my headphones off, and I'm going to be back for my final thoughts. Hold on, guys. We are back for final thoughts, and I have some thoughts about you guys. All kidding aside, thank you for supporting me like you guys do. This has been, I'll be honest, this has been a shaky journey for me because I was very nervous getting in front of a camera. I'm not from the generation where we do this. This doesn't happen. And whenever I tell my friends that I have that I do this, everyone's like, are you nuts? Why would you do that? And I either get respect from people or I'm told I'm crazy. So somewhere in that spectrum, I fall within there. But it's been fun, and people like you who actually enjoy my content enough to throw me a couple bucks, thank you. It just makes it all worthwhile. So, anyways, enough of that. Big hugs. um, so I had to go back. I'll be honest. I had to go back and watch the video again because honestly, I wasn't quite sure what I thought of it. I wasn't sure. And now that I've seen it a second time, I've had a little more relaxing view of it because I'm never relaxed when I do these videos because I'm always trying to think like, what am I going to say? What am I going to say? And I kind of have a little bit of a different take on this now. One, vocally, I think she's got an amazing voice, and I think she absolutely nailed it in this. And if you don't agree with that, go back and listen to it again. I'll have a link below for the entire video. And man, the second time really kind of changed my thoughts on some things. And besides the lyrics, which I thought were interesting, at least from what I heard, the melody was quite, yeah, I'm going to say it. It was quite hypnotic as well. And to create that feeling of being hypnotic through her vocals, I'm sure was quite challenging. I mean, I'm not sure how she would do it, but I think she pulled it off by the swirling sound she kind of created throughout the song. And then that, I don't know if it's a guitar or a bass that was doing that sound. I think that added to it, but put that all together and somehow I think they kind of created this hypnotic feeling. That's one part of the song that I think was just really spot on. There's another part, and as far as a takeaway for me, was how the video was produced. When I first watched it, I like, okay, here we go. It's another sexy video. And you get a lot of those when you watch these videos. Yes, definitely, I think it was, and that's fine. I don't have a problem with that. I may be old, but I'm not a prude. But the thing is, I don't think now that I've seen it again, I don't think they went overboard with it. There was a lot of passion, yes, and there was desire, but the lyrics I think kind of called for it, but they didn't cross that line to where I start to cringe. I didn't get that at all. So I'm good. I'm good with that. There's so many times that videos cross that line, even when it isn't necessary. It's like very gratuitous. So I really did enjoy this, and I'm definitely going to be following up on more on her, and I'll probably maybe post one on the normal YouTube channel just to give everyone else my thoughts on the singer. Interesting person, and I really, really like to maybe get a live clip from her. I think that would be fun. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. I really did. And once again, because I just can't say this enough, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for supporting me. And like I said, I'm really hoping to kick it up on this side of things. And you guys we'll have a lot more to see. Okay. All right. You guys, peace out. I will talk to you next time. All right. Take care. Bye.